Hey YouTube, this is ZeroCoolTech bringing you another unboxing. This time it's the CHUWI Hi8 Windows and Android tablet. CHUWI is an electronics company based out of Shenzhen, China. They produce a lot of budget tablets for the Chinese market. I bought this tablet off of Amazon.com for $100 and I'll throw a link up there in the description. With these budget tablets, it's definitely hit or miss on what you're going to get, so let's get started. This tablet has an IPS display with a resolution of 1920 by 1200, making it one of the highest resolution screens I've seen for $100. It can dual boot Windows 10 and Android. It has 32 gigs of storage, most of which is taken up by Windows. It can be expanded with a 64 gig micro SD card. It also has 2 gigs of RAM, so you won't have too many problems multitasking. So when you open the box, you see the tablet. The packaging is very clean with a nice presentation with colorful orange accents inside. The box contains a micro USB cable, power brick, and a micro USB to USB adapter cable. It also includes the normal documentation, all in Chinese of course, and also what I assume is a quality control number. So after taking the tablet out of the packaging, there's a plastic sticker with some more details on the specs. The black is plastic with a rough texture that feels pretty good in the hands. There are also some metal accents around the side which give the tablet a premium feel. Since the tablet is mostly plastic, it feels very light when using it. On the side you'll find the power button as well as the volume rocker and micro SD slot. On the top you'll find the micro USB port and the 3.5 headphone jack. On the front is the 0.3 megapixel front-facing camera and what I can assume are either ambient light sensors or microphones. On the back is a 2 megapixel camera. Both of these cameras are of course pretty poor and shouldn't be used for anything beyond a Skype conversation. After starting up the tablet, I was very impressed at how crisp and sharp the text was. The screen is also very bright compared to other tablets at this price point. One thing to note is that the LCD screen is not bonded to the glass, so it's sunken into the tablet. I actually didn't notice any problems with this, and felt very little bend in the glass when pressing down as you'd see in these types of tablets. So for fun, I decided to install some games from Steam on it. First I tried Serious Sam, which is at least 10 years old. I was pretty surprised that it actually played, but sometimes the mouse and keyboard inputs would stop working. Overall, it would be playable in a pinch if you really need to play a shooter. Next I tried Counter-Strike. At the lowest settings it was barely playable, but I was still surprised that it actually ran. There was some mouse delay, but it wasn't too bad. The biggest problem besides the resolution was that it took several minutes to start the server, and I don't know how bad it would have been if I had tried a public server. So the biggest surprise was StarCraft 2. It started up just fine with the lowest settings. It played almost flawlessly. I obviously haven't played it in a while, but I was able to easily play the game and navigate around the screen. There was no input lag and I made it through the first AI match just fine. So you could definitely play on the road if you wanted to. So first I'm going to say what I don't like, and then I'm going to talk about what I do like. Multitasking is a little bit laggy. When switching between multiple tabs in Chrome, it takes about a second for each page to load. But once you're on a page, it's fine. Also, the battery doesn't last very long. At 4000 milliamps, it's pretty small for a tablet. It only lasts a couple of hours on a single charge depending on what you're doing. And of course 3D gaming is going to be pretty hit or miss, but what do you expect for the $100 tablet? So what did I like? I loved the specs. The high definition display is very crisp and clear and the colors are vibrant. I've bought tablets for $10 less than this, whose displays were completely unreadable. I had no idea you could get a 1920 by 1200 display for this price. It also has a pretty fast Intel processor, which even though it has issues with higher loads, is just fine for normal web surfing and application use. As for the build quality, it feels pretty solid in the hands. Even though it's mostly plastic, it feels sturdy. So if you're looking for a good tablet at a budget price, I would definitely recommend this one. I don't think you're going to find a tablet for this high of a resolution screen anywhere. With so many cheap Chinese tablets not performing well, this one is definitely a win. Anyways, drop a comment in the video with other products you'd like me to review. I'd like to start reviewing other Chinese electronics. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. This is ZeroCoolTech. Thanks for watching.